right, here's the featherweight contender, the Mark Henry and Ricardo Almeida trained Zabit Magomedsharipov. He can do worse than training alongside the likes of Frankie Edgar every day, but this guy is truly next level mixed martial arts 2.0. Not enough buttons on the controller for this guy.
No, you can't do every combination set that we've set for Zabit. But some guys, their reputation precedes them. Before I ever saw Zabit Magomedsharipov fight, I knew who he was because of the stories you got out of that great camp from Frankie and all those guys. You knew that when he made his debut, he would go right away towards the title picture, and that is exactly where he finds himself right now.
All right, so here's the UFC featherweight champion, Ilia Topuria, undefeated when he arrived at the title fight against Alexander Volkanovski, and he was able to break through and get the job done. There is an undeniable sophistication to his game. He is a layered striker. He can grapple, he can wrestle. I haven't seen anything resembling a weakness on film, but I think his greatest asset is his ability to stay calm, cool, and collected in combat, and also to exercise some patience when it comes to pursuing a finish. He's one of the best finishers in the division, but it is never forced, it is never bat out of hell, and that's why right now he's the hunted and not Volkanovski at 145 pounds. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Zabit Magomedsharipov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, with this here Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi is quickly becoming an established spot here on the UFC event calendar. We are back and feeling all of that energy and then some here tonight.
I mean, it's beautiful. And I remember taking a tour of it before it was ready. Dana and I went on a tour of Etihad Arena, and it was everything that they promised. Beautiful venue, and they've had some tremendous fights. And for an event and for an arena that's been in existence for not long, big moments have already happened, from Habib retiring to Islam Makhachev becoming the champion. This is starting to become a historic place for mixed martial arts fights.
You're right, it has been a special week as usual leading up to a big UFC pay-per-view. Now the fighters need to stop focusing on the visuals and focus on the task at hand. Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
We cross the midpoint in round 1. Magomedsharipov gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Back back to the single.
Look at him attacking that guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finishing position.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Topuria, making all these shots count.
Great submission defense.
Zabit Magomedsharipov going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Let's fight, come on.
Relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
45 seconds to go here in round one. That could have felt good as he lands the knee to the body. He's a tall fighter, and he's going to have the size advantage against most opposition in this division. Really good job by the fighter to land that kick. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round. Very useful here towards the tail end of the frame.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Listen, you did good that round, but we got to do better, okay? He's a wrestler. We know he wants to get the takedown. I need you to stay.
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round, both landed, multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Topuria gets back up again. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Feels like the beginning of the end.
They landed some nasty strikes.
Oh, big left hand. Magomedsharipov hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. 3 minutes now to go in round two. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Straight right, he misses.
Doing a great job fighting behind the reach and dictating where the fight takes place.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, misses with the jab.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he's got a choke.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Zabit Magomedsharipov.
Big ground and pound. Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Magomedsharipov. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Take a seat. That was awesome. Really hurting him, okay? He's in trouble. There's no way he's going to recover. I need you to get out there, and I want good.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, so here we go with our next round. In the previous round, he rocked his opponent pretty good. We'll see if he can piggyback on that momentum.
Let's see if he can continue the onslaught, right? He had his opponent hurt real bad, but he cannot rush. He still has to understand that a live fighter is in front of him. Otherwise, he'll find himself on the wrong side of a knockdown.
Back to his feet.
Ooh. Nice leg kick.
Another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent walking gingerly on his leg, and one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts a big double leg, double change.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, he's got his back.
Now he's going full mount.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Let's work. I'm going to stand inside.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Yeah, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Topuria. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Magomedsharipov.
Changing the position.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
Oh, man, that was slick.
What a fight so far. What a round it was for him, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, there's the end of the round. We'll show you some of the highlights. It must feel pretty damn good to knock a man down like that.
It feels good to knock a man down, and most times you don't even feel it. It's the ones that you don't even recognize that landed hard are the ones that usually put your opponent out. It landed right on the sweet spot, and he hurt his opponent very badly.
All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the eye.
Oh, and now an uppercut. Right hook attempt. That's a miss.
Oh, no! Nice little change.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Got his guard pass.
Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Magomedsharipov.
Oh, nice.
Oh, another strike lands from the top.
That guillotine is very tight.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the side?
I think that's a great job. You've got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Under 2 minutes to go. Making all these shots count.
This is where he wants to be.
Let's see those elbows. Push him on. Push him
Great
on.
defense by the defensive fighter.
Do some work, guys.
Relentless pressure from the top by Magomedsharipov.
That was a slick transition.
Topuria's in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Magomedsharipov back in full mount. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Magomedsharipov looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
Position on the ground.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and that is one of the best 5-minute stanzas you will ever see from a fighter. Rocked him multiple times, unable to get him out of there, but came pretty darn close.
He did come close to finishing the fight, but he didn't get it done. Now, it will be on him to try and stay patient, try to find the kill shot without overextending himself and putting himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Nice jab by Topuria. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Just out of range with that right hand. And he blocks the shot there. And there's the single. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, no, we're not done. I'm gonna get to a dominant position myself. In the half guard.
Topuria's right back to the full mount here. Three minutes now to go in this one. All All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Good work from the top here by Topuria.
All right, take your time. Take your time.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Move and relax for me.
Magomedsharipov in half guard. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Topuria's back inside control here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Magomedsharipov in half guard now.
Beautiful transition.
Hard elbows, hard elbows.
Final seconds of the fight. Topuria's right back to the full mount. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria!
All right, so they go the full 25 minutes, but in the end, the champion goes out the way he came in. Still the hunted at 145 pounds. Congratulations to the still undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world.